Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom, people, for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is that we are the Spirit of God having a human experience. I think that's a great epiphany to have, because once you realize that who you really are at the end of the day is not who you've been programmed to be, which we're programmed to react through life, which is from our bodily form. But when you come to the conclusion and the realization that we are indeed the Spirit of God, right? And we are having a human experience, then the perspective change, the dynamic change, I should say. Because it's like when you really realize, people, that you're spiritual beings, then a lot of the things that normally bother you from the worldly perspective don't bother you as much, because you realize and things get to fall into perspective. So it's like, obviously, the goal is ultimately, though, is for people to really tap into their spirit, because most people in this world, including myself for a very long time, we operate from our bodily form, because that's how the world program us, is to strictly, it doesn't really teach us to really tap directly into this divine source and to live from that perspective. We live in a more reactive state of being, which is from the bodily form. And it's like, what happens, man, is that when you can embrace, well, as you go on your spiritual journey, which everybody have to, people. I've been on mine. I'm still on mine, man, because there's levels to this thing, man. It's like, okay, great. You identify and accept that you are your soul, but there's so much grounds to make up, people, between going from that realization to actually embracing the fact that you are the Spirit of God and that you have ability that's beyond this world. It's like, to get to that point is so much learning, so much evolutions along the way. It's so much battle within yourself, because you're fighting your old way of being to adapt the new way of being. Because again, being from the body is so much drastically different from operating from the spiritual realm. From the bodily realm, you're in control of everything. You're trying to control everything, and you're in a hustling, bustling. You're trying to do so much physically yourself. Versus on the spiritual side of things, you just have a strong, genuine faith that not only is everything going to work itself out, but you really develop the faith over time that you are indeed protected, provided for, and really trust that the Spirit of God will fulfill all your wants and needs. That's coming from that realm. Now, obviously, it's like the straddle is there. I'm working on figuring that out, people, because it's like the spirit cannot do, you need the body to do the actions that are necessary to deliver on the spiritual will or request. And it's like, what I'm learning to do right now, and what I'm realizing is happening as I continue to develop myself, especially spiritually, is I'm learning to collapse my worlds. I'm learning to merge my mind, my body, and my spirit. Because even now, as enlightened as I think I am and believe that I am, is that I still struggle, people, with my bodily what you call it, way of being, and my spiritual way of being. It's not as easy as it sounds to give up full control, man, and really to just say, hey, God, I trust you to just use me as you see fit. But the key is that understanding, though, that we are already the Spirit of God, is that it actually help us to start to let go of the reins, man, and really start to, you know, submit and allow the Spirit to use you to deliver on His purpose for your life, for this world, you know. And it's like it's a journey, people, where it's like it's a never-ending journey of evolving, of, it's like tug of war. It's like the old way keep trying to pull you back, and it's like you have to let go, man. And it's like that is indeed my journey right now. Is I'm at a phase where it's like it's so much evolutions that's happening. And one thing I am extremely grateful of, though, people, is that, listen, man, when you're doing God's will, God will get you the message, whatever, by any means necessary. He will bring people in your path that will relay message to you. He will get you the algorithm that draws the videos that you need to watch to give you different messages. I mean, there's so many ways that God will guide you, man. The Spirit of God inside you will really guide you to fulfill on his purpose and promise for your life and for this world. The key to all of this, though, is that you genuinely do have to trust the Spirit. You have to embrace the fact that you are the Spirit of God, and that is what you call your soul, and not just figuratively saying it, people, but really and truly like mean it and believe it and understand that that is your truth, you know? And it's like, it's a never-ending process. It's a never-ending journey of growing and development. And, it's a lot of ups and downs along the way, people. It's like ranges of emotions, man. And the one thing that I say, people, is that I want you to truly choose to believe in yourself every step of the way. Because self-doubt, when you're changing over from the bodily side to the spiritual side, is that it want to plants doubt that you're not ready, or all these different things, man. But when God is calling you, people, he is only calling you because he knows that you have what it takes. He knows that you're more than capable to do exactly whatever that is that he needs you to do with your life. So I just want you today, man, to submit to the Spirit. Allow the Spirit to be your guide, because that's what I'm here doing, people. And it is obviously very scary sometimes, because it's like I'm going into a world where I've never been, not on this level. And it's like it only gets bigger and bigger from here, people. And it's like, but I trust, though, I do choose to trust God, that he will indeed continue to teach me, guide me along the way through messages, videos, all of that stuff, you know. Um, and you don't even know sometimes. It's like you don't know what you don't know, people. It's like you don't know how much guidance you need sometime until the opportunity to be led or guided presents itself, you know. I shared a video yesterday on my Facebook page, and it was one of these chosen one platform. Now, obviously, they like my videos, tons of different topics. I don't watch all of them. I just pick topics that I know resonate with what I need to hear. And as I was watching that video, though, as I was listening to it, it's like it really was describing my experience, my current experience, to the T. And it's just good, though, to know that I'm on the right path, and to know that everything that I'm experiencing, the reassurance that everything that I'm experiencing is all part of the process. And it's beautiful to be able to experience and feel and know that. And I'm just grateful to the Spirit of God, man, for bringing, whether it's the people or the content creator that create these videos, because, man, it speaks to my soul. You know what I'm saying? It's like the message and the instructions are there. And it's like, it's exciting, man. It's exciting, but it's so unpredictable at times. And I really and truly, though, just want you to really go on your journey, though, of just really choosing to believe that you are a spiritual being that's living in human form on this earth, because that's what I am, and that's what everybody else is. Every living being on this earth, people, or this universe, I should say, have the Spirit of God inside of them, and that is indeed the Spirit, whether you call it your soul or whatever you want to call it. It's like we all have that, and I want you to not only tap into that, but I want you to choose to believe that you are the Spirit. And when you choose that, to believe that, people, then your life will start to change, because that's part of the process of you submitting to the Spirit of God, man. You know, it's like my life indeed, people, is a testimony to this world. God is indeed using me to show people of what's possible when they choose to believe. And you know what I love about all this, man, is that God chose the lowest among us. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he chose me, people, because for those of you that know me, man, it's like you're watching my journey. You know where I've been, you know where I'm at, and you dang sure know where I'm going because I talk about it every day and I speak about it with conviction and confidence. That's how you know all these things shall come to pass. And I want that for you too, people. You know, I want you to be the best version of yourself. And the best way I know how to do that, people, is for me to help you to tap into your spirit, man, and become more of your spirit because it's there. It's in all of us all. Anyways, people, that's my message for today. Shout out to Jamaica, man, the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and the whole African diaspora. People, my mandate and mission from God here on this planet, this universe, man, is to really unite people, man. Is that united we stand, divided we fall. I'm here to unite the Caribbean and Africa and the diaspora, man. I'm here to unite us all. And the way we do it, people, is we definitely must stand united. What does that look like? We must support each other. We must encourage each other. We must inspire and motivate each other, man. The greatest prosperity period is God's promise for our lives. And all we have to do, people, is stand united, man. Stand united regardless of what's going on, through the good, the bad. You know, tough times don't last people. Tough people do, man. You know, all the challenge we've endured, that should tell us something, man. We're the most resilient people in this planet, in this entire universe, man. We are resilient, man. And the greatest ideas is embedded in our mind. It's not coded in our DNAs, man. We are greatness, people. We are here to create things that this world have never, ever seen. And this world will be way better because of it. The liberation and freedom of black people across this world, people, is how we materialize the amazing universe, the amazing life that we all want to enjoy here on this earth. That would never happen until that happened, people. Liberation of black people across this world. That must happen. That is how we all, the entire world, benefit from our prosperity that we bring forward. Anyways, people, my declaration over your life, number one, is that you are a millionaire. You are married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will continue to use you, man, and guide you. And I really do pray, people, that you realize who you really are in this world. You are the Spirit of God, just like myself. You are the Spirit of God. It's just that you don't even realize it, and you're just depending on your body from what the world program you to think and believe. And I'm telling you, people, tap into that. Tap into the spirit that's inside of you, because it's anxiously waiting for you to embrace it and accept and embrace who you are, man. Tap into that, people. Y'all have an amazing day, man, and we'll talk tomorrow.